Hello folks, this is the next part. Is this part 3 of Genesis? This is specifically Peter Gabriel singles. I have a few. Don't have as many as I'd like, but I have a few. And it goes without saying that I'm not floating any Peter Gabriel music in the background because I don't want to get shut down by the copyright police. And so here we go. I will say again that, I started collecting Genesis as a kid, and I am one of those nerdy types that at one point, if I could have gotten everything that they've done, I would. And so that's why I have a lot. And, record collecting doesn't have any rules. I can do this if I want. So here we go. Red Rain. This is a UK pressing on Virgin. Here, there you go. And is it a Gaga? I Go Swimming instrumental. That's again another non-LP track. Something I've always loved about singles is when you get non-LP B-sides. Here's the UK version of Big Time on 7-inch, backed with Curtains, another sweet little track of his. That's the UK version. Here's the US version on Geffen Records. I know it's the same song, but yeah, I wanted both. I wanted both versions. Yeah, if I could find a Japanese version or a Korean version, would I buy it? Within reason, yeah. Yeah, I collect Peter Gabriel and Genesis. I do. I collect Sakamoto and Hosono and YMO. I collect them, and would like to have anything I see by them. I don't have. I would like to have it. Yeah. Here we have In Your Eyes. Great song. B-side is a special mix of In Your Eyes. This is the US version on, once again, Geffen. Smart label to sign the master, Peter Gabriel himself. Here is a mono stereo DJ copy of DIY. Probably my favorite song off of the scratch cover. That's my least favorite solo Peter Gabriel album. Here is another version of DIY. This is the one I bought first. I bought this when it came out, and it did not have a picture sleeve, so I made one for it. I'm about to show it to you here. Again, as I said, this stuff goes back to my youth. I was a young man, and Peter Gabriel was a role model for me as a person. I mean, I'll be honest. There was a lot about him as a person that made sense to me, and I learned a lot of things observing him and listening to his music. DIY backed with perspective. And this is one of those, I believe, Brother Dwayne Lazarus showed his with the purple Charisma label, kind of unusual for Charisma. Next we have I Have the Touch. Another excellent song. I have to look on the record to see what the B-side is. This is a green Charisma. Across the River. Great track, great long track. I believe Stuart Copeland of The Police plays drums on this, Across the River. And I believe it's another early. Al Shankar is on there. I think it's one of the first things he did with Peter. But once again, I'm shouting out to my brother Lazarus because he obviously loves this music as much as I do, and so you showed this, man. Isn't this awesome, Biko? Yeah, this is a song that's brought me to tears many times, and it let me know that Peter Gabriel is definitely my brother, wanting to do what he could in the name of human rights in the world with the power of his artistry. Once again, kind of a Unique Charisma white. This is not a promo. It's just the way it comes, white and black. Okay. Here's a US version of Salisbury Hill by Peter Gabriel, backed with Moribund the Burgermeister. That was nice to find. I think there's a picture sleeve, but I've never been able to find one for this one. This is Modern Love. Interesting here that it's got the pink border. Don't really know why that is the case for this one, but this is Salisbury Hill. Modern Love, backed with Slow Burn. And there's no picture sleeve for this, but I'll bet there is one. I'd love to find a copy of that. Okay, I'm going to open this up, but this is Peter Gabriel. This is so cool, he gave Kate Bush credit on the sleeve. It's a limited edition. Poster sleeve includes a video still poster. I'm going to go ahead and open it. What can you say about the song Don't Give Up that hasn't been said already? Just a beautiful, beautiful, deep, deep track. And first, here's the single. There's the single. I really like the graphics that they use for this. And here's the poster, or rather, here's the outside cover. Don't Give Up. And then you turn it over, and it's a still from the video. You know, of course, it's been opined in the press, or however you say, that they were probably having an affair, you know, and it's interesting that you just assume that any artists that collaborate fuck, you know. Maybe they did, but why do we always have to go there, you know? And if they did, so what? Okay, here we go. Shock the Monkey. Picture disc. Shocked and Often. Soft Dog, another B-side only release. Kind of a throwaway track, but still kind of neat, you know. Kind of neat. Again, these are, I didn't say, but these aren't in any order. I have multiple copies of things, but they're not the same, okay? Same song, but not the same release. Here's a mono stereo of Salisbury Hill. As a collector, having these different versions is fun. That's why a collector like myself will do it. I am sort of explaining specifically for someone, hopefully they'll understand why. It's fun. Some of us do have fun trying to collect everything. It's not a given though. Is this German? Yeah, this is made in Germany. This is a Salisbury Hill with the big hole. I had someone ask me about the big hole. Interesting. I thought everyone knew that singles in America and in many countries have always used the large 45 hole. Same two songs on this one as the American. Moribund the Burgermeister is the B-side. This next one here is a bootleg that I bought, a bootleg 7-inch. It was so well, the cover, I couldn't hear it when I saw it, but the cover was so good. I said, I have to buy this. Saw this, I remember this. I found this at Folk Joke Opus in Minneapolis years ago. That was a legendary record store named after the Roy Harper album. I have to show my Roy Harper sometime. Roy Harper is amazing, folks, if you don't know. But what this has is some outtakes from So on the A side, which is Mercy Street. And then the B side is a version of Milgram's 37. So that's kind of unusual. Peter Gabriel 7-inch bootleg, really well made. I don't know where it's made. Here I have another Peter Gabriel bootleg 7-inch. And the A side of this is a different version of Milgram's 37 than on here. And the B side is I Go Swimming, which for the longest time was not officially available. And so this was the only way that you could get I Go Swimming. Don't remember where I found this. Let's keep it moving here. No Self-Control. Great song from that particular album, Melt Face. Ah, what an incredible album. I remember popping that on for the first time and hearing those gated drums for the first time. I knew I was in for something. I knew Peter Gabriel. I just started right away. It was like, he's done it. He's done it. And sure enough. And then to include people like Paul Weller from The Jam and Andy Partridge from XTC on the same album. I believe Andrew's on that album. I know that Paul Weller is. It's a stroke of genius. Silver Charisma. I need to clean these babies. U.S. version of Games Without Frontiers, Je Sans Frontières. Frontier. Backed with Lead a Normal Life. And this comes from the period when he was on the American Mercury Records label. Here we have a live version of I Don't Remember from the Peter Gabriel Plays Live double LP, backed with a live version of Salisbury Hill. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is a neat custom label. Peter Gabriel custom label. Next up, we have the American version of Sledgehammer on Geffen, backed with an incredible B-side, in my opinion, for Peter Gabriel. Don't Break This Rhythm. I love that song. Once again, American Geffen, home of many great Sonic Youth, Guns N' Roses, you name it, Nirvana. Here we have The Nerdiness in Me. This is Japanese Japanese version of Sledgehammer with Don't Break This Rhythm on the B-side. From the film Against All Odds, I love this song by Peter Gabriel. Walk Through the Fire. Love, love, love this. I have two different versions. It's the same song, but two slightly different versions. This, I believe, is a German pressing. And interestingly enough, it comes with a little promo flyer. Yeah, it's German. Let me see what the label looks like. Okay. German version. Great song. The B-side is Larry Carlton, another track from the movie soundtrack. Here, I believe this is the UK version of Against All Odds. Same cover, same B-side. Is it same B-side? Yeah, same B-side, but I've always liked this version of the Virgin label, so definitely want this for my collection. And then the red signifying the B-side. I've always liked this, as well as the original Roger Dean Virgin Records label. This one is another favorite of mine. I have Shock the Monkey German on single, Shock den Affen. Soft Dog is the B-side of this one. Let's see what the label looks like on this one. It's another. So this is the German version of Charisma with the big hole in the middle. Next, I have a UK version of Shock the Monkey. Same B-side, Soft Dog, green Charisma this time. Two more, and then that's it. And then I'll go on to showing my albums, some concert programs, some books, and I do want to show some CDs because I've got some CD bootlegs that I haven't ever seen on vinyl. And I've actually got some 3-inch CDs by Peter Gabriel. Do I have one by Genesis? I know I do. Here we have a reissue on the Old Gold collection of Games Without Frontiers and Salisbury Hill. Obviously from a UK record store. It's got the price stamp right on the record. Last but not least is one more copy of Games Without Frontiers with the start, and I don't remember on the B side. And I believe this was the original copy of it on single that I found, and the others with picture sleeves, etc., came later. So those are my Peter Gabriel singles. I'm pretty sure that's all of them. I mean, I've really recently, in recent weeks, really been focused on organizing my records and CDs better since getting some new shelves put in. And so I think this is everything. Leave comments.